Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network SFB, and I am your host and commentator, Mad Dad. It's episode 11 of the Cardinals franchise. It's 2026 season, week 2. We are visiting the Minnesota Vikings. The first week was not good at all. And we had the GM come down and say, hey, I don't think you're putting your quarterback and your offense in the best position possible. Here's some suggestions. So we were going with that this week. Welcome, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel or a first time subscriber. It does not matter. It helps us get towards that goal of 500 subscribers, and I appreciate all the support we are getting already. It has been amazing. And very important, smash, hit, do whatever you got to do to hit that like button. Get it done because it takes 15 likes per episode now to get the next one scheduled for release, and 25 or more likes gets an instant release of the next episode in the series for you guys. That being said, let's get into it. We had some injuries. Morgan went down for a few weeks, so of course we had a bunch of contingencies. We flopped some guys around. Here is the depth chart. We flopped Robinson over to right tackle for now, and we signed Connor off our practice squad. So, and we went with if you haven't, we're going with San Francisco and just a pure spread offense. We're not going to run any offensive play sheets. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to run some offensive help here. Let's see what we got. Dashing dots. We need this one on. That's what we'll go with. Thrown on the run, right? Otherwise, what's this one? Yeah, we don't need that. We're going to go with dashing dots for him. See how that fares. No play sheets. All we have is nickel and run stop. That's what we're going to go with there. We got to go with, they're always trying to get us to go with game shield, but we want off-field rejuvenation. Get our pads going here. McBride can rest. He can rest. Cam Robinson can rest. Let's see. Bly Nichols can rest. He can rest. Mac can rest. Max can rest. Ooh, some of these guys are pretty beat up from the last game. It was kind of a schlubbing. It was a schlubbing. All right. Yeah, we're still working on Conway. All out blitz. Let's see how he does this week. I'm going for that goal. We only got a... There we go. What is going on? There we go. We gotta get... There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Now we're cooking with gasoline. That's a better showing. See how the rook does. See if he can get gold. He's like, yeah, I can do bad all by myself. There we go. There we go. Nice. The rookie's showing out too. We're better at the all-out blitz than we are at the single one. Oop. Forgot about big boy here. He's actually not that big. He's muscular. Probably could play defensive tackle, honestly. Gotta get all of them. Protect the quarterback at all costs. This guy's athletic as hell. He's all over the place. Look at him go. He might not be strong, but he's fast. He's fast and athletic. He might be the next Jason Kelsey. He might be Jason Kelsey reborn. He's like a 5th round, 6th round pick, something like that. Look at Malik Willis going. All right, here we go. Let's see if this game can be any better. Make sure we got the right book. Yep. All right, here we go. We're going to give them their current color rush. No, home option. There we go, because we're in our all whites. We always are. All right, good luck. Let's see how this one fares. We'll talk to you afterwards. Enjoy the game.
Here in the north, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yellow Horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of skull to usher two teams into battle. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona questions here in Week 2. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys are also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewitt. It is time for some football. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. Here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's another interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last one. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Mason. Finds his way through a tackle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long, on the throw. Has the end complete. He has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Intended for
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
Down.
It's intense football coming at them. It is stopped at almost nothing on the return. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too. Malik Willis.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. And let me let you in a little secret. These criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. On the ground, this is Trey Benson.
Tackle man
It's just 38 drive start.
Brings up
Every offense moves. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. And now he really manageable second down.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Complete to the right side. He's taken down directly off that 43-yard line. So new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10
yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of the brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Ball carrier. He's brought down
Picks up 6. So that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To back carries here. This is down to the 28. So the defense holds it. We have 9 yards on the play.
First down.
And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Arizona.
Jumps in up the middle. And he stopped as we get close to going. First point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Now we're on with Johnson. Breaks his tackle. He's still going. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone. Down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. One connects. And for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in the passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start.
kicker on
Everybody
the
loves to
extra point.
think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Makes the
That's
score
going right down
Cardinals
the
7.
middle. The
Vikings
Cardinals
nothing.
will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. And he's brought down just beyond the
Vikings take over
25-yard line.
first and 10.
Minnesota
At
all
their
set to
own
go for its second
26-yard
drive.
line.
They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They're splitting the drive. Here's Mason. He'll be stopped after just about a yard.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier.
This offense
was
is
tackled at the
some plan to make that a
27-yard
little bit
line.
here on second
A
down.
gain of
After
a
that
yard.
drive starts with a
Brings up
very
second
minimal gain.
and 9.
This is Mason. The second down. And this time, the
Mason,
Cardinals
the
have
ball
the third down
carrier.
partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down back at the
Presence of those tight
24-yard
ends works
line.
both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8 up or 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, no.
McCarthy's pass. Intended for
Early
Jordan
deficit
Mason.
means you lose the runway to
Incomplete.
slowly get your offense up to speed. This
Presley
offense got to
Harvin
get
in
going.
punt
And
formation.
incompletion won't help.
Starts the return at the 34. He's brought down before the return gets strong.
First and
Now
10.
he gets set to see the
At their
Cardinal
own
offense for the second
42-yard
time.
line.
And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors, love playing on the road when they do just that. Just that turnover against their own team. They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You scored back up and you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few birds.
Willis to throw it. Goes off caught by his back. And he's tackled for 14.
Complete
Will
to
this drive
Stevenson.
continue? Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Looking to call inside. And a nice gain here, but it stops
Malik
with the
Willis
first.
on the scramble.
That's such a
Tackle
bummer, Kate, for a
just shy of
quarterback.
midfield.
You have to scramble
A
and take
10-yard
off.
gain.
He'd really like
But
to
it's
find a way to
fourth
move the
down.
chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down.
Their punter making his way out now. Back deep is Rogers. And this is the punt you want
The
every
Vikings take over
time. It
first and
bounces out of
10.
bounds and sticks
At
them
their own
inside their
7-yard
own
line.
10. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. And he just gets rid of it. Moving from the plays left. He doesn't want
Intended
to take a
for
risk there on
Tyquan
first down.
Thornton. Incomplete. Jalen Thompson on
Second
the
down.
coverage.
Copy to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball drops and the hit knocks it free.
Intended
Incomplete.
for T.J. Hawkinson.
He's looking for T.J.
Incomplete.
Hawkinson. So now it's
Brings
going to be
up a
third and
third
long.
down and 10 yards to go.
Aired out on third. Escapes the sack. Avoids a defender. We've got 4 lanes. It's a gain of 11. Now that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings
Play
first
fake.
down.
It's McCarthy. Finds his back complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mason gets it from the middle. And whatever they're trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him
He
down
was
for
brought
a
down
loss.
by Josh Sweat.
Wonder
A
what's in the
2-yard
playbook here
loss
as
on
they
the
come
play.
up on 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th
Presley
down.
Harvin in punt
Presley
formation.
Harvin on to punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Signaled for
The
and
Cardinals in
taken.
possession of it once
The
again.
Cardinals take over
And their
1st
goal is
and
going to be
10
doubling that
at their
7-0
own
lead they have so
42-yard
far.
line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap now, Willis. He throws a bullet to the center of the
Willis's
field.
pass.
And he can't carry it down the deep low.
Intended
So
for
good snaps the playbook.
Incomplete.
He got 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Willis to the air. He finds Brown right side.
Willis's pass.
And he's brought down.
Complete
Now
to
here's Jordan
Deontay
Gaines.
Brown. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Willis now, 3rd down. Another drop. These 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Isaiah Rodgers deep to return. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own
The Minnesota
24-yard
offense
line.
ready to set up shop again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
That's a nice
behind
quick
the line of
correction for
scrimmage.
this front, Brock.
A
Give
loss
up
of
the
a
big
yard.
play and then
Brings
get a
up
little back on
2nd
the
and
very
11.
next one.
Exactly the kind of
23-yard
response you
line.
want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
McCarthy to throw it. The cover just too good there. Didn't find the play he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down
Will
coming up.
Johnson there on the coverage.
Now throw, 3rd and 1. It's in there. They drop it.
McCarthy's pass.
Hicks dropped
Intended
off
for Jordan
back-to-back plays,
Addison.
Brock. Does
Incomplete.
force a 4th down.
Jalen
The
Thompson
Vikings
on the
get their punt
coverage.
team out. Presley
Presley
Harvin, the one to
Harvin
send
in
it
punt
away.
formation.
Goes for the
Fair
fair
catch.
catch, and he's got it
Signaled
at the
for and
34-yard
taken.
line.
The Cardinals
How about
take
the
over
Cardinals
1st
now on
and 10
offense?
at
They
their
didn't
own
add to their lead last
34-yard
time out,
line.
so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's brought down. The ball starts at the 4-yard gain.
He's brought down at the
4-yard gain.
39-yard
It's
line.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll play action. Here's Willis. Able to hit Ryman. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to
Stay out of open
Ryman.
coverage here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's officially in enemy territory now. Getting the opposing 40
That's
yard.
good for a Cardinals
That's a pickup of 9.
first down.
And it's good enough for a
Gain
zone
of 9
first down.
yards. And a Cardinal first down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Number 25.
And we'll have to see him climbing forward, but he only gets his 3.
on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Vikings
It's Johnson on 2nd
45-yard
and 10.
line.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. Runs him over the middle. This is going to be short. Quick start by the defense. Bring up fourth down.
To number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Trying to push this past the ball. He is down at the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on a quick hit. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 89.
Second down now,
A
7 to go.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. Oh, to go with it. So he's just going to throw this one away.
Willis's pass
It's third down.
brings up third down and 7.
To throw, here's Willis. Here's a screen to Benson. Defense contains him. That's going to push him down as he's brought for a loss.
To Trey Benson.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Thornton on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over first and 10.
Offense back to the field
At their
now.
own 28-yard
Trail
line.
by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. It gives to Mason. And he's brought down. And a penalty flag on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. There's a man, Justin Jefferson. He gets loose down the right side. And this one reaches the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
A gain of 61 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
He takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to claw back with their first points of this game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well.
And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 7.
Always set up and hits away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get get this back to the 20
The
before he's taken
Cardinals take
down.
over first and 10.
Following the kick return, we've got
At their
somebody
own
shaken up,
20-yard
so we're going to
line.
get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Cardinals in the formation. It's first and 10. Now beginning with a quick completion to the outside.
Willis's pass.
He'll go down after pitching this up to the 29.
10
Only
yards
the
on the
smallest
pickup.
little bit of yardage
It's
to run this second and inches.
At
That's
the
it now from the
29-yard
gun.
line.
He'll get them enough for a first down. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Willis. Did not like what he was seeing, but he's just going to hold this one away.
Thrown away.
The incompletion, second and 10, still from the
It's now
30.
second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Before giving the
He was actually fought for that one stop.
down at the
Only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Has a man, it's
Willis's pass.
he'll go down
Complete
and
to
fight his way to the 32.
A 2-yard
On the
gain.
stat sheet, Kate, that
It's
shows up
fourth
as
down.
passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They're up now, ready to punt it. Takes this in at the 25. Shoots away from one. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Mason. Gets it trying to move past the 45. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Will Johnson there on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the
Let's go with Mason. Nothing doing on second. They get to one line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Mac Wilson on the
Kate, it's
tackle.
amazing how fast these guys are on the
Tackled
field and
back
how
at the
fast your
46
fortunes
yard
can
line.
turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
No targets Fulton. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to fix fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short of that third down?
They do get him down, but the damage is done. Takes him inside the 35-yard line.
And the
First and
Vikings
10 from the 32.
first down.
They get to Mason running right. And he dodged the tackle. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose
It's a gain of
violence.
5.
They look for those
Brings up
opportunities
second
to bust through
and 5.
tackles and keep those legs pumping.
We get Fear on second. And they were ready for this one. No
Jordan Anderson on the
He's taken down behind the line.
He was brought down
Number
by
7
Garrett
on this
Sweat.
drive. They need 7 here
A
on third
2-yard
down.
loss brings up third and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to go down. Close back to
TJ
him.
McCarthy
Really good plays, Brock. Back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
brings up fourth
Send
down.
everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on
Will
fourth down.
Weichert
Will
on
Weichert
for the
headed out.
Vikings field goal.
It'll be a 54-yarder
A
from the right hash.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He
Yes,
needed to
good.
get on it there, and
That
he
ties
did.
the game
We're all
at 10.
tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this feet, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It's all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again.
Line.
And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, for this, Kate, you know what I know. It's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of their situational rebounds.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that is the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. To the line they come, second down.
Brings up second down.
Willis
At
now.
the 21-yard line.
Going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. Going on 1st down, Willis dumps it off to his running back. He's going to be hit after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Willis to
It's a
throw.
pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
This is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches us to near that 45.
13 yards on the play.
And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
First down.
Markers are reset, so we go with the 44.
First down, Cardinals.
There's a dive up the middle. They surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Cardinals in a hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Willis looking
second
to
and
throw.
4.
He'll dump this one out to his running back. Complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone. A good play down to the 19.
That's good.
That one goes for 31
Cardinals.
yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
We do have a flag down, but it will not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding call. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play fake now. Willis to throw. Finds his target. And he's going to be run out of bounds in this game. But this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down
It's a
coming
gain
up.
of 16. Brings up second down. At the 14-yard line.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're going to run for him here. He's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cardinals
Got a
first
snap now,
down.
Willis. Vikings get going. Racing the clock as they work to
Second
get
down
set.
and goal.
Willis. He sails it one over the end zone.
Willis's pass
This has been a tough series.
Out of the
Second
end
first
zone.
down play. Forced to throw it away right there. Not even difficult. 3rd down. staring you in the face.
Third down from the gun. Before halftime.
It's fourth down and
Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
makes the score
And that's going to break our
Cardinals
tie and
13.
give them a three-point
Vikings
advantage.
10.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Thornton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over
The
first and
Vikings getting
10.
one more drive
At
here
their
before
own
the break.
26-yard
Not a
line.
whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Jefferson runs it into the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the
shotgun.
32-yard line.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Intended for
Fairly safe to
C.J.
say as that one
Hutchinson.
falls incomplete this first half so far.
Brings up
At the
third
standard
down
they set
and
for
4.
themselves.
Going on third. McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. They'll take him down after he advances this. Offense is set. First
A
and 10.
gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll throw it. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports time reports. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up
The
just as he
Cardinals
gets it
take
to the
over
30.
first and 10.
The Cardinals
At their own
returning their
30-yard
offense and
line.
this running back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a play.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. They should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown. The Cardinals clear the lead coming in at halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that
Right.
can get on base.
The
But it's
kicker
the
on
home run
four-point
hitters
after.
that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That
The
one
kick is
splits the
good.
uprights.
Makes
The
the score
Cardinals make it a
Cardinals
10-point ball
20.
game.
Vikings 10.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Thornton on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their
Now the
own
Minnesota
29-yard
offense
line.
trotting out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Oh, man, nothing for him to get involved. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly knocked up, too.
1
Nice
yard
run.
gain.
Not a lot of
Brings
help,
up
Brock.
second
9 to
and
go
9.
now on second down. Thornton's the receiver in motion left. On play action now. McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This all the way across midfield, down inside that
It's a
35-yard
gain
line.
of 27 yards.
So a 27-yard
And
pickup
the
on that play.
Vikings
And that
first
means a fresh set of
down.
downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him and get close to him. And like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before he did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second
The
and
play fake. It's
3.
McCarthy. Left side, Ronald Martin gets it. He takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a gain of 8.
Into the line. This is
And
first
the
and 10.
Vikings first down.
And we'll play action here. It's McCarthy. Pitch is made down the right sideline.
Justin
He's got these
Jefferson.
guys into the red zone before someone
A
can
gain
force
of
him out.
12 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
First down. It's Mason. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Jordan Mason, the ball
I'm not
carrier.
kidding you, Kate. A run of that length
He
at
was
the
brought
NFL
down
level,
by Max
honestly,
Melton.
is the equivalent of a run of
It's a
15
gain of
plus at the
7.
high school level.
Brings up
It's
second
hard
and 3
in the run game to make
at the
yards.
9-yard
They just
line.
do very successful there.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the
Mason,
ground here,
ball
Brock, as they
carrier.
bring him down for no gain.
Cody Simon on
Their
the
dominance
tackle.
against his ground game rolls
A
on,
loss of a
Brock.
yard
Add
on the play.
another stop to
It's
what's
now
going to be
third down
some real nice
and
film for them to
4.
watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator?
That's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Jordan Addison, a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The
kicker is good.
And the Vikings
Makes the
cut
score
it to a field
Cardinals
goal
20.
game.
Vikings 17.
Always set up and
Will
gets away.
Riker
Just a
to kick off
3-point
for the
game now.
Vikings.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over
The
first
Cardinals
and
and this
10
running back
at
headed
their
back
own
out for a new
24-yard
series.
line.
Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, they'll run. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. It brings up second and 2.
He's taken it down at the
Northern James
33-yard
Kate
line.
has such a
A gain of
confidence
9
builder.
brings
Sets the
up
tone for more
second
play
and
action,
1.
maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. Escapes the defender. He has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard
on the
line.
play. And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Arizona.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Benson on first and 10. And he will carry this across the years of the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches can't say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
His kick
Right
is
down the
good.
middle. And the
Makes the
Cardinals
score
make it a 10-point
Cardinals
ball game.
27. Vikings 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And a dance Just away from one tackle, but not able to get away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Taken down right at the line of
Nothing
scrimmage.
doing on the last
No gain
run.
on the
It's second
play.
and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. On the shotgun, McCarthy.
One of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And I think the defense out there critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber. Won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shit.
They get it right. Intercepted. The Vikings every second interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys daily run salary because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Mason. And his 6 yards to begin this one. At 7-4.
He was
That
brought
run may
down
not
by
have got you at first. Sure, nice little run.
a
to set the
7-yard
table.
pickup.
7
Brings up
yards
second
on that
and
last
3
play. So this is
at the
second and 3.
45-yard line.
And short of that, defense getting an opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped
Cody
away.
Simon on the coverage.
They're down from the gun. McCarthy. That's the way he's going for it. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with this. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. McCarthy to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. That game is forced for it. They had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate,
It's
I
a
don't think I've
turnover
ever met
on
a
down.
defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. This guy sits down behind the line. Man, some of these linebackers are so impressive these days, bro. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give on second to Benson. And he used all the space he had. Got him
Number
around 8.
33,
That sets
Trey
up third
Benson,
down.
the ball carrier.
So much to
Taken
like
down
about
at
that
the
run,
41.
particularly what he was
That's
able
a
to get
gain
out
of
of
9.
the defense. I
Makes
think
it
feels a little
third
fortunate
and
they were able to
5.
track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun now on third down. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes.
Vikings take over first
The
and 10.
Vikings and Justin
At their own
Jefferson ready to
20-yard
go to
line.
work again offensively. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. It's away from one. He's going to be
And the Vikings first down. First and
Big
10
shot
at
to
the
begin the drive, has him
42-yard
up beyond
line.
the 40. They'll run here on first down. Oh, man, he's in the clear. He dodged the tackle. He's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of
First and 10
11.
from the 47.
That's another Vikings first down.
A give to Mason. And they're going to be holding here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now
It's double-edged
third
sword.
down.
I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. To his running back. And he's looking away, but unable to do so. They get to the line on third down.
A 3-yard
It'd be
loss
kind of
on the
fun,
play.
Kate, to be able to measure
It's
these
fourth down.
coordinators' blood pressure.
Presley Harbin in
Because the
punt
third down
formation.
screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
Makes the tackle. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the turn. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they place upon him. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he sets it straight ahead, but the clock stops him after a gain of 3.
Theo Jackson
Run
on
back
the
three.
stop.
Here's second and
A
7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
To
At
throw.
the 35-yard line.
Here's a screen to Benson. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with a first down already.
Benson.
There's a reset. Here we go. Down at the
A
44.
gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
It's Benson on the give. He's only able to carry this ball for 90 yards.
Ball carrier.
Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. This is second and 6 coming up. Now looking to throw. Quickly to Wilson. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Go, Wilson.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first
A
and
gain
10.
of 10 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Pass play coming here. Shakes himself free. That's incomplete. The aggressiveness there.
Intended
Like
for
that.
Trey Benson.
Couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Inside give to Benson. Line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive is in trouble. They'll figure out third and 12.
Third down and 12.
To the air on third and long. He's got McBride complete. And he gets down to 24 before he stopped. They get
It's a
20
gain
yards
of
out of the
20.
play and move the chains.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red
Taken
zone.
down at the 17-yard line.
That does not show
It's a
up
gain
like
of
any
7.
explosive
Brings up
section.
second
And let me
and
tell you,
3.
Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Trey Benson.
Right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it's incomplete. It's incomplete.
Intended for Trey
The numbers tell us pretty clearly he gets a third of long, extra long. It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
Makes the score
And that pushes the
Cardinals
lead up to
30.
13.
Vikings
Those 3
17.
points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rodgers on the return.
The Vikings taking the field on
Vikings take
offense.
over 1st and
As
10.
they get set, Parker,
At
gotta
their own
imagine they're bringing some
23-yard
urgency
line.
with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10.
McCarthy's pass.
Great defensive play.
Intended
John
for
Williams,
Josh
incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain,
It's a
20
gain
yards
of
there. That's
20.
going to move the sticks.
And the
1st and
Vikings
10 from the 43.
down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he heads out towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard
Play
line.
action. It's McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy sets
Sack number 4 on the game for him. This one makes it 3rd
a
down.
7-yard loss.
Hey, I understand
Brings up
that call.
3rd
You're trying to
down.
get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get back up 5 yards. It's his running back. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and
It's a
10.
gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy looking to throw. No pass ball in. He's stopped at the 30.
McCarthy's pass complete
Left to
to
go
Jordan
on 2nd
Addison.
down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard
So
line.
try this one at the gun. Looking down to the 24-yard line.
Jordan
Game 7.
Mason.
Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they get this down to 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 12
Gain
yards.
6. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Play action, McCarthy. Avoids the sack. On the move, hit it right. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Second down now, they need 7. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings score the point. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt. Okay? You know, in my day, you could be a boxman. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. As this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Now begin this drive with Benson. And he managed 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7.
He's taken up the 32-yard line. There's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Vikings bring pressure and they get it.
We get so stuck in decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to bring this pass and make this a two-score game. That's it. It's not going to happen in that decision at all. You never have this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. His work begins at the 31. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Addison.
First down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Max Melton.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. He doesn't see one that he likes, so he just got rid of that one. That brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback, but brings play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just out.
And the defense comes through to back it up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The coverage team is there as he fields it. Before he stopped.
At their own 26-yard line.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, play action. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, the kills of Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle by Andrew Van
Vikings call a
Ginkel.
timeout. It'll be their first.
No gain on the play.
They still have 2 to work
2nd
with in this
and
final
10.
quarter.
At the
First down line
37-yard
added him
line.
nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Prior incompletion. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to
Back
go.
to throw it. Puts him on the outright. And he's out. Just missed. Looks like the 40-yard line.
To Marvin Harrison
15-minute
Jr.
out route. And this is the
Gain of 6
fifth time
yards.
he's been called upon today.
Fourth down.
And he calls for a fair catch. And he's got it at the 14-yard
The
line.
Vikings take over
The
first
Minnesota
and
offense
10
ready to set up shop
at
again.
their own 14-yard
All right,
line.
working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Justin Jefferson.
That is a
It's a
textbook
pickup
first
of
down
6.
completion.
Brings
Sets
up
up
second
and
and
very
4
manageable.
at the
Creates
20-yard line.
space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trail by 6. It's McCarthy. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped just shy, though, of getting that first down.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it.
It's
Even if he
third
scraped a
and
positive
1.
gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
To throw. Vikings have to hurry up.
A
Need
loss of
everyone
9
back to the
brings
line.
up fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. They're going to pass it here. And this is going to fall incomplete. And they're called for the end zone.
Intended for
Picked up on the end line, so it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 12.
Looking to throw. Coming in the goal line.
Favors
Good job
throws.
defensively here to retain the penalty. This is going to be fourth down.
A 10-yard
The
gain.
Vikings use their third
But
and
it's
final
fourth
timeout.
down.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. Here we go with Johnson. He's not going to get there. They are in the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got first and goal.
Okay,
First
call that
and
play in a
goal
huddle
at
as
the
quarterback
1-yard
would
line.
break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on fourth and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
All right. Rookie running back showing out. Defense showing up. I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure about the rookie here. He just needs more time, I think, is all it amounts to. He needs more time. we're gonna have to stick with Willis and just let him go and let the rookie develop. I think we've seen enough out of him where we can know that he can play eventually. He's the long-term plan, but it's time to let Willis have it. Yeah. It's time to let Willis have it. See what he can do. We needed to pick up a win. Field general. Hit him at the line. Practition. All right. All right. I guess we'll end this one with a regional scouting focus so that we don't have to monkey with that. We're going to go quarterback here. We need corners. Let's see. We'll go edge here. And edge here. Yeah, interior havoc is good. Trust me. All right, that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't done so at the beginning of the episode, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help the channel get to that 500 subscriber goal. And also, it's important for these episodes, you got to hit that like button. 15 likes per episode gets the scheduled release, 25 or more per episode gets the immediate release. It's up to you guys. We're going to keep trekking along with this. Thanks for tuning in. This is SFBN. I'm Mad Dad. Peace out. Much love.